Hello guys and welcome to a new episode of In Hindsight. This is going to be episode 16, week 5, game 2, what's it called, NRG versus Obey. So it's gonna be very interesting. Anyway, playing Athena Kronos in the duo lane against Kyra and Odin. Now I'm not sure if you can actually get any farm here. Let's see. It's gonna be interesting. So realistically here, right, I should be looking to dash with my one onto the Ataraxia and go on him. Primo's playing Kukri. Yeah, so I poke out Nate here, just kind of go all in on him. Same's happening to Emil, though he's getting kind of engaged on. Not like, I don't know, like this. I think Emil maybe should have just went on the Odin, but we're gonna keep pushing here. Odin pops horrific. Nothing really happening. Taking quite a bit of poke. Chiron obviously does pretty well in this spot right here. So I think we get slightly outpushed here. They hit both their abilities on me and the wave, which is really bad by me. That means I get poked out, and also they kind of do that on the wave, I guess. I'm gonna go back in here. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Try and get some poke. Again, I'm just trying to poke out. I'm just trying to buy time here. So EmilZy's gonna go into a purple buff. We're gonna try and do that. I have quite a few potions, so we're just gonna take a purple buff here, and then I assume we're gonna go for the wave after. So do that. They actually kind of wait for us here, or well, Rafford us at least. So Emil's gonna run the other way around, but I'm gonna run this way. I think Emil could have came with me there, like easily, and that would have been fine. He's gonna lead short the wall, so I'm gonna make sure he gets that XP, and he's still level 1 right now, which is a bit scuffed. Anyway, we're gonna go back into lane here. Gonna try and push it up. They're obviously going for that purple buff right now, so I think the play is to push it up. We also could have looked to zone, but I assume we want oracles off this. This is why we're doing that. Why brutes and no health? It's a different matter, right? Like, this game has been played like 4 months ago, so Emil's taking timers. Free. Enemy pink. There we go. My boy Emil on spot with the timers. So I don't think a lot of too interesting stuff is gonna happen. You can see I just mute all the players on the enemy team because I think Rafa started taunting. So I was like, you know what? It's that time of the day. Anyway, we might need to watch out right now for like a Saket gank. They're playing quite far up. Odin get his 3 and his 1. So we don't know where Saket are. You can see the pings on the map right now. I'm kind of playing up just in case, but I'm gonna play a bit back. So it's a bit rough right now because we don't know where Saket is. If Saket does gank right now, though, do you think we get their speed buff for that in return? So it's not the best thing ever. Dude, that is, you're getting muted every time. You know it. Against Renegades this year. Whew. Holy shit. I wish I was an... I would probably spend 10k gems to auto-mute Dardis. Every game, you know. Why did Emil stop streaming? Well, he's not playing competitive anymore, so he doesn't have a contract that says he has to stream, so I think so. A little in taunt and shit. I was kind of trolling, but that can be hard to see sometimes. We're gonna keep the minions here at our tower line, just so we don't have to push super far up. Again, we're scared of just being out of position against this lane. They have a bunch of pressure. We might have to give up the next purple buff here, which could get pretty rough. So we're just playing up. Don't really know what's happening here. Wait, did Emil? Oh yeah, Emil did stream a couple of days ago. That's true. So we're just gonna go. We're going pretty even in this lane, which is fine. Again, I decided to go Shell over. I guess that's a good point. So I decided to go Shell over Phantom because I think Shell. What's follow up do they have in the cage, right? Like, they don't really have big follow-up, AoE follow-up in the cage. So in most scenarios, we can just fight in the cage, and I think Shell is going to be better for that. Also, Shell's really good into Saket, works well into kind of all the guard. Shell definitely works wonders. So I'm going to back right now. I have enough money for my boots and a few wards. I'm going to get tank boots. Again, tank boots is definitely the way to go. Just because they have a lot of tick damage, I guess, and I need to be tanky. Otherwise, I'm just going to get caged and blown up, I guess. CC chained. So we're just farming. As you can see, Saket goes in here. Actually missed the taunt, which was pretty goddamn bad by me. Don't really know how I missed that. So I'm gonna go back to mid. This is Grimdal. This is an SPL match. This is week 2 against the Bay, game 2 as well. We lost the first game. So going for the mid camps right here. Now this is pretty risky. I don't have any wards on the map. I probably should have played up right here and placed a ward before I started this. So he actually wards over the wall, but I'm gonna get it. Dash on out of there. Again, that's one thing with Athena, by the way, that you can do quite a bit, is you can just get your passive fairly easily. So we got the mid camp, so it's pretty damn good for us. We're actually ahead. How are we ahead? I guess Soul Lane is getting super pressured by Maniac. So we're looking for invades right here. I need a bit more gold, a few more minions for my Guidance Blessings. I'm gonna go back to mid here with Yaman. Try and see if we can get that. I have ult again for duo, so I'm not too worried about that. We can see Atraxa is actually playing pretty far up. We should try and go for the right mid camps. You can see Adapting's probably gonna rotate here because this is spawning. But we're like, oh, he jumps for it as well. He's gonna get the farm. So we have mid camp control right now, which is pretty good. I think the cat might be going for back camps. It definitely would be like a twig play right now to be going for back camps. A bit worried right now because all our buffs are spawning and we don't really have anyone around them. So we need to make sure we get these buffs right here and they can't get that. Because that's when this gets scary, when they start to invade buffs. But I think we should try and stall this game until we hit level 12. Once we get those level 12 relics, we can really fight a lot easier. That's also when we begin getting our stacks online on a Book of Tough on a Yaman. And obviously Emil is going to go Warlock Sash. So we don't really want to fight early game. If we want to fight, we want to fight around the blue buff. We want to fight around solo. So you're going to see us play pretty passive in mid. And if we're going to have to give up some mid camps, we'll probably try and give that up as well. Unless we can get an out rotation by either EmilZy or Maniac coming all the way from solo. So right now, just playing a bit up mid right here. You can see I'm standing behind here. I'm letting Yamming walk in. Because otherwise Twig has a free flank around us. And so does Raffer. And that could be pretty bad for us. See, Twig is constantly looking for these back camps. He has the timer. He's happy to take a trade where he jumps it. So he's probably going to jump it over the wall right now. You see, I'm just going to free this right here to try and make sure I actually get that. Going to ult Jam in the mid. He says he's in trouble. He's getting Odin ulted. Takes the Kukri ult. I actually shell him, but he's going to die. Almost went pretty well for us. I think we could have maybe gotten a return kill here. Oh, Kenneth jumped in. That's super unfortunate. So Odin actually gets out. Everyone gets out. This is super, super close right now. That was rough. I think that should have been return kills. I really think that should have been return kills. We got a lot of damage mitigation on Yaman with the Athena ult, which was really, really good for us. So, yeah, this is when Athena was overrated. Yeah, I think... I don't want to say Athena was... well, she definitely was overrated, but she also fit the meta that was played really, really goddamn well. Because this meta right now is like invade meta, and that's what Athena does so well, that you can just go in, bait all the abilities, back and ult in, and you're there, right? And you just have your cooldown set up again. She does pretty goddamn well at level 1. She's high buff clear. She's easy setup with her taunt. But I think I should probably be starting to level my taunt. I assume the only reason why I put 1 more point into my free, usually I always put 2 points into it, but I think the reason why I put 1 more in is because Twig wanted to invade the back camps, and therefore I had to get another point into it so I could secure it. So you probably see me level my taunt now. Pretty silly I take that poke right there. There's no reason to do that at all. I guess I wanted the farm. So left mids are spawning. We're not in time here. We need to deward bottom left. So they're actually going to get the camps here. So we're going to write down a timer. Or not, I guess it's 9:20 anyway. Should definitely be writing that down. But we don't want to fight right now. We are only 200 gold behind, even though they did get the first spot. So this is not the worst case scenario at all for us. I think we should just keep on farming. That's really what we should do in this scenario. I'm not going to get magical defense specifically just because there are 3 physical characters around me. So I really need to be aware of that. Get the back camps. Trying to see if we can get right mid camps as well. Yeah, Fina had a really high pick and ban rate, but then we played it at Worlds and I was like, yeah, this guy's pretty shit. So Suket is kind of out of position here. 3 before I used my 2, which probably would have resulted in me getting a kill. Prime hits a really good ult. He pokes us out super hard, so this is actually pretty risky now. You see Suket is kind of chasing us here. She knows if she ults Kenneth, we might be in super hard trouble. So my goal right now is just to back so I can ult in, right? Like I want to back right now just so I can ult in again. I don't have shell for like 10 seconds, so I really got to be aware of that. Suket could also try and invade our speed buff, so that's definitely interesting. Ulting on Kenneth here just to make sure we get the camp. Don't know if that's the right choice. We'll see. Our speed could... I would see Twig could be on a speed here. I don't remember, but I think he might. That's up. So I'm going to check gold. Going to go to duo. EmilZy and Atraxa have kind of just been farming. So they're doing that. They're having fun in the dual lane. But this is fine for us. I think the way the game's progressing right now, we got to watch out that we keep getting our camps and we try and get some mid-camp control of some extent. Get a few more points in my taunt. Obviously, we can try and follow up on that now. But I think the later the game goes, the better it is for us. Although they do still have a really, really good late game comp. They definitely also have a lot of early pressure. So our buffs are spawning now. Again, this awkward time where like all our buffs kind of spawns. So we just gotta try and see if we can secure our buffs here, one after one. Get our purple buff, rotate and do a red buff. Try and really get some mid-camp control right now as well. You see me backing here, it's because I have 820 gold. And when you have 820 gold, you can get sovereignty and you can get a century reward. Well, that's specifically if you have like sovereignty too, right? That's a really good back timing. I get myself, it's really good. Just again, I'm just looking on their items like, okay, what do they have? What can we play around? Is there any advantages you can take? Kind of as a shot call, you gotta tell your team like where do they have it, where do we have an advantage right now, and where do we want to fight if we want to fight at all. So actually taunts a cat right there. She has the beats. She's going back in right here. She's gonna ult back her, but we get the kill right there. That's really good. You can see Rafa went in, but we don't really have any follow up here, so we're just gonna back out. Maniac is also taking a lot of damage from Celia, so we have to back out, but we got the cat beats. Worked out pretty well. They got back a 0 speeds as well, so it's not like the best thing ever, but we still got the kill. So we are back in the lead right now. They're probably gonna get left mids. They're down. Really need to get a timer on these left mids. Don't think I've seen anything that looks like a timer. Oh, actually we kind of knew that was coming, I guess. So we get the left mid camps. Now we have mid camp control. This is really, really good. Get the cat beats timer. You see we check the speed buff. That is unfortunately not up. So we're gonna back out right now. I can probably back pretty obviously if I want to. I don't really know why I'm staying right now. I guess because gold could be coming. Okay, so we're calling Pyromancer because we know that they're going to go for oracles. So we know that Pyromancer is definitely an objective we can take right now. So, oh, apparently not. That sucks. I thought we could get that. Good awareness there by Celia though. I guess they had a ward on it. We didn't have a sentry ward, so they're actually gonna get that. I really need to back out right now. I'm like 500 health down. I can back here, get another item, get another sentry ward. So you're probably gonna see me back. Maybe I'm gonna go duo here to get greedy so I can get a tier 1 item. Don't really know if that's worth it, but I guess I'll do it anyway. Gonna drop a purple buff and back most likely, and then look to ult over solo in case I look to the mid camps. So that's probably what I'm looking for right now. So if we don't get the mid camp here on right, that's probably just because it's me being greedy. So I really need to back. I insta-ulted instead, but this means I haven't backed right now. So it's not the best thing ever. And now I don't have my ult. So now I need to back, but I don't have my ult. So now I'm in a pretty scuffed position. Like if they want to force something off my back, they can probably do that. Don't really think we got the mid camp, so it's not the best ever. You really know this game? Yeah. That's what you gotta try and do, man. You know? Try and learn it, I guess. The new Stone of Binding is going to be pretty good, I think. We'll see. It's going to be fun. So you see Odin is actually rotating right. So I think he's going to check our back camps. But we know those are down. So we'll just chill a bit. Let them do whatever they want. So this right now is just a lot of running back and forth. I'm going to back here. Let's speed it up a bit. So I'm gonna back. I'm gonna buy Spirit Rope. I need Magical Prod, but Spirit Rope is gonna be super good because in most scenarios I'm gonna get taunted. I get the cooldown. I get the CCR from it. It's gonna make me super tanky. So they actually get a kill in right. Celia and Twig manages to kill Maniac. So now this is weird, right? Because they just used their abilities to kill him, but now they're gonna back, and when they come back in, they're gonna try and force an objective. So right now, realistically what they could do is they could rotate Celia over to oh, we try and kill up blow up Rafa right here. So we actually blow up Rafa, get the kill. They get a really good cooling ult. I use my shell. Seems like adapting might die for this. Don't know why. Oh, this is gonna be close. So Zaket's actually gonna go for a speed buff instead. So again, Karen's ulting right now. Manages to get out. So I'm gonna back here and I just need to ult in. Try and steal the speed buff. It's kind of cute. But this is really good for us right now. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to ult back in. Like, we have a really good play right now. They just use a bunch of ults. I should ult into mid. Ult on Emil, maybe? Oh, never mind. I think we can do gold right now. Rafa just died. Kokolan has to back. We're all coming back out of base. So this is pretty good for me. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at recorded footage. I'm doing good. Good morning, bro. How are you doing? So we should really be looking for something right now. So you can see we're actually kind of splitting up on the map right here. So two of us are trying to do the Pyromancer, but this could be kind of problematic. You see Yaman is in trouble. He's going to have to beat. I'm going to try and block the Baron Sam the ult right here, but pretty good positioning. I'm going to ult onto Yaman now. This is really just keep Yaman alive, Fiesta. Zaket actually ults, and Zaket ult is not going to sped. We kill the Zaket, they get the Vulcan. Karen is here right now, but what you see that is really good is that EmilZy is actually getting split push in, so we're going to get the left tower. and they're gonna lose a wave to tower, and Emel's gonna get that wave. So we really need to make sure that they can't do an objective right now. That means I have to stay around. Because if I back right now, I can't ult in. And since Chiron is here, they can do an objective fairly easily. They also have really good secure. We don't really have secure at all. So we just need to be there. Because if they start the objective and get it below 50%, like we're fucked. Because we have no way of getting there. We don't really have kill potential. They have pretty good zone with the cage. They have really good all-in blowing up the objective comp, I guess you can say. So Odin jumped the mid camp. I guess he's jumping right. We kill Baron, which is super good for us. So what we should do now again is we should just back out, reset. Emilito just got a bunch of farm. He needs to back out and reset as well. And then we can force an objective. So hopefully we're not going to get too distracted right here. All of us are going to back out. We're going to group up. We're going to go to gold. We're going to do something like that. That's definitely what should be the call right now. So we're just going to do the mid camps for now. And hopefully my team's going to rotate over. I think Maniac, the only reason why he's staying, he's probably staying for item. Like, I guess he's getting a tier 3 item. But I'd assume that we're like looking for gold right now or something. Pyromancer is going to be the call. This is again a bit risky because we don't really have a lot of wards around gold. So this might be slightly too risky. But I'm staying around this right here. We kind of missed the timing. Everyone was farming too much. So I'm gonna back again. Only reason why I'm backing so obviously is because I can ult back in. I get enough money to buy a Phantom, or not. I get enough levels to buy Phantom. I get enough money to buy that as well. Again, I'm just ready to ult in. I'm super strong right now. Like I got my Suff, I got my Spirit Robe, I got my Tank Boots, I got my Phantom, I got my Shell. So I'm in a really good spot. What we need right now is we need more wards. If we get more wards right now, we are going to be in a really good spot. We can start baiting objectives, dash taunt, dash taunt, dash taunt, dash taunt. That's how we should be playing these fights. Yeah. I guess one risk of doing the dash taunts is that you can get like Baron Sandy sucked in after you dash, but in that case I guess I just have to ult out in place. So we'll see. Did I say Anubis? Oh, you guys are talking about Anubis in chat. I see how it is, chat. But this game is really slow paced, and I think we kind of like that, because I guess if I'm gonna press tab soon, that should be good. Swap around my relics, pretty important. Look for taunts here. Oracles are spawning, so this is like kind of the contention point right now. Shaket actually gets stunned, so she's gonna get taunted. She's gonna have to be, I think Karen just cleansed. But I don't understand why we're not playing more aggressive right now. Like, we have a lead. Like, we should be playing up right now. Like, I'm really strong. Yamin's really strong. We should just rotate Maniac over and look for a fight. It feels like we're too scared. Or too, like, focused on farming right now. I guess Emil's gonna back now. He's gonna get his demonic grip or something, I'd assume. So now should be the timing, if anything. He has Bancroft, he has, like, demonic, warlocks. Yamin is getting tough. Fully stacked. I'm holding left here because obviously we're gonna make a play on the Chiron. I actually missed my taunt, but we kill the Chiron regardless. Kindred gets the kill. In counter to that, they go for something on the right lane, and they're actually gonna end up killing Maniac. So what's gonna happen here is that they can do gold by themselves. So I'm gonna run to Pyromancer to try and steal that with Yamin. If anything, right here, Yamin should try and Vulcan ult it. So Vulcan ult goes out. Pyro super low. Really unfortunate we didn't get that. But we're also getting the red buff, so I think this is a good trade for us. We're getting all that buffs. We're going to push the mid tower here as well, I'd assume. We're going to get quite a bit of free damage on the mid tower. I'm playing up right here. You can see Odin wants to save the tower, so I'm going to taunt him as soon as he lands. Sadly, there's not really a lot of follow-up here. Twig seems like he wants to do something. I really gotta watch out right here for Baron's ult. That kind of fucks me up. Baron hits a good heal, and that's kind of it for this fight, I think. So I need to watch out I don't die right here. Barely get out. It seems that they want to counter push, so I'm probably dead right now because I just overstayed super hard. So let's go Kulkan ult, Baron's ult. He had ult again already. It's kind of troll. 75-second ult, man. It's rough. So we actually go in right here. We get a huge Bellona ult. We go on Kukulkan, but they get out. Kukulkan didn't even ult me. Damn. That's just bad by me. So I'm just typing down their relics right now. See if I can see them using something. So I'm really just gonna have to rewind here, but he doesn't even get it off. Shaket poison is gonna spread to Maniac as well. I think it spread. And this is just kind of going downhill. This is just a downhill fight. It all started out with my mistake of like just staying there, I guess. I really should have paid more attention. Yamin almost gets a really good ult, but they actually managed to wipe us right here, and they're probably gonna get FG for that. I guess I can ult in, so I'm just gonna ult on Kenneth to get there faster. And now we're gonna try and make a hold for this Fire Giant right here. I steal his speed buff. He's not gonna be happy about that one, the Knutters. So we know Kukul can ult it, so they probably won't have that for secure here. So I just gotta go in, but we gotta watch out right now. Tony Kukulkan. Really don't know what this whole sequence for me was. Well, we made them reset fire, right? So it's pretty good. Gonna run out again here. Kenneth gets out. I'm most likely just gonna die here, getting chased down by Taraksha and Kukulkan. But more importantly, we just made them reset fire, which is actually really, really strong. They're still gonna go for it, so I'm gonna call that out to my team. And hopefully, Emily to clapping. Hopefully we're gonna make it there. So let's see. I think they're gonna be able to secure this. It's gonna be fairly... Oh! Adapting gets a huge ult, but sadly he like misses the jump on the Baron heal. They use Odin Cage. They still haven't gotten fire. So this is just us delaying. We're just delaying, trying to buy time. And you gotta remember, they haven't backed right here. So like this could be our chance to try and get something. At least we're delaying them enough. But at the same time, it's really bad for us because we're not farming. They're getting a lot of kills. They're getting more gold bonuses. We're committing a lot of ults and that stuff into this. Ping out the red buff. I assume we kind of want to invade that. So I'm going to get out of base again. Ataraxia. Well, hey, Grimmer, how are you doing? Yeah, it's in hindsight. Hindsight. In hindsight. That's not how you say it. Come on, boys. I'm getting more magical defense because I guess I'm worried. Because I have physical defense and no magical defense. That's why I'm getting magical defense. I assume I'm going to get hard ward. See, Emil is fully online now. Get double wards here. It's Christmas for me. Bam. Perfect. Thank you very much. We take those. Gotta back here probably and try and get my hard ward. If I back right now and get hard ward, get another sentry ward. So I should try and look for that, I'd assume. I'm gonna speed it up a bit as this game is quite long. So I'll speed up until we get the next big contestation point. So not a lot is happening right now in mid. As you can see, we're just farming. Just going to be a lot of back and forwarding around the gold. So I'm going to get hard ward, get sentry ward, go back towards mid. Go back towards right as well. Oh. I gotta sneeze, man. This is not bad. Quickly in SPL. Yeah, I know. So gold is spawning and pyro is spawning. And this is always super awkward because you're like, which one do you go for? So Maniac actually gets caught right here. Out of position. So he's barely going to get out. Pretty lucky he got away with that. So I'm looking for dash taunts right here around the corner. I have my team to follow up. Ooh, I could have gone for that. The only problem is that they have the Chiron counter match out, obviously, so they're going to go for that. Adapting might have been in trouble there. Twig was ready for that red buff invade. You can see they're looking for Kenneth right now, so he actually has to blink out because he has no jump. Yeah, this is rough now. Because now, we're at a point right now where they have a slight lead and we're taking like small losses all around the map. Like we're wasting a blink. We're like not really playing it too well. We see Chiron in the left right now though, so we're like, okay, well that means we can probably do Fire Giant. We're gonna taunt to cat. Sadly, no one is around to follow up. So now I'm in a bit of a weird spot. Try and poke out the Odin, but that's not gonna happen. So by now, Chiron is probably gonna have time to rotate back. So I'm just gonna go mid. I really don't know why I went mid there. I guess because I wanted to stack to my 1 or something. So we don't get fire. I should have been around there. Let's see, I'm gonna look for a taunt here. But it's so hard though with Chiron as an Athena player at this stage of the game. I really need someone else to engage the fight, if that makes sense, and then try and get a taunt off when the cleanse is down. Especially against the Chiron main that is the Rex. What can you do? So it's gonna be interesting to see what the next big fight is gonna be. I think it's just gonna be a lot of back and forward. We'll see here. So they're sieging mid, it seems. We're just kind of TPing in, getting ready for the siege. So nothing's happening. This is just a stalemate. Twig is actually out of position, so I assume there might be a fight here. He gets away with that. I think whoever gets the engage in this fight, realistically, should probably win it. But the engage can't be an Athena dash taunt, like that's the catch. So they're going towards Pyro right now. Should probably just taunt Odin for poke right here. Don't know why I wouldn't taunt him. I guess because they can Chiron cleanse him. So I have to walk through here just to try and see if they're doing Pyro. They're not. They just baited that. So Odin gets a cage. I'm in trouble right here. I'm in a super bad spot. They're probably going to try and kill me. No, they're not. all-inning me at all. I take the Baron ult instantly, which is pretty damn good. Ken is going in on the back line. I'm just helping my back line here, see if we can get to them. You can see Cat is still around. Karen's gonna die. They still has the Cat ult. Gonna go on the Odin right here. Gonna have to shell. We actually get the kill. So we win that fight 2-for-1. But we did use quite a bit. We didn't use Phantom though, which is like a really good thing. Because that means that they need Phantom to be down to do a lot. So that's good. There's so many towers that's low right now. We want comms. It's an X team. You'll get comms, but not for this game. Not for these games. We'll do like some of the Spring Split games, but comms can do that. Gonna ult in, make sure we get Pyromancer. So we just got a tier 1. We're gonna get Pyromancer. We can probably reset off that. I should be running to Gold Fury right now, realistically. We're gonna pull Fire just in case they're doing gold, right? Just in case they do gold. So we got Pyro now. Now we should back, and now we should look for something with the Pyromancer. See if we're actually gonna do that. I guess I'm going Emperor's Armor right now. We are gonna not get the left tower. That's actually super unfortunate. I really should go over there and just throw in a reach whenever I got my ult up. We're baiting for FD now, I suppose, but we're pushing right, so they're probably gonna go gold for this. Actually don't have sound right now, so I assume that they did get gold. So we're gonna start up FD. Because like, okay, well they're probably gonna be in gold. So Twig is around. He's kind of the only one that's around right now, so I think we could call to just blow up this fire giant, and we are calling to all in the FD. So we get fire. We're gonna have to do a hard reset here, so everyone runs out the same way, so we can get a Phantom. So we get the FD, 5-man FD. So we're in a good spot right now, right? Like we got the FD. I'm gonna have Emperor's Armor. I can just wait in base for my upgraded Phantom. We have Pyromancer. We can go in group and push somewhere. Our problem is gonna be engaging under the Phoenix. Like how do we break that base? It's gonna be hard for us. I'll tell you that much, because we can't really dash taunt. We can't really like just Bellona ult in or whatever, because if I go in, right, we're just gonna get counterblinked. If Bellona goes in, I have to be in between, which is also awkward. It's just a lot of awkward stuff. We tried to look for kill on Twig, I guess. What you see me doing right here is I'm just kind of split pushing, and that's just more than anything to make sure that they can't split push. So I'm just pushing up the waves. One thing we can do, supposedly, is we can try and split, so we can put adapting somewhere else, and then hope that Twix goes there and rely on Kenneth to get a solo kill. Empress is OP. Empress is pretty good. 6.1 was a massive nerf to all support players. How? Bam. There we go. Get that. Couldn't we free run one? Yeah, I think that's how we should play it, but they still have tier 2 towers. Like, Bagger should definitely go somewhere. And then if we can... the problem is, can Yamin and Maniac and can we break the base against Chiron, Kulkin and Odin? And I don't think we can, because I don't think we have any damage. Like, that's gonna be rough. Like, the problem is that we won't break them, so then EmilZy has to break them, but Zuket can rotate fastly over, so like, I don't know, it's weird. But 3-1-1 is probably the call here. So we got left tower. I guess we're just getting the towers with this FD. It's a bit boring, but it's how we do it, I suppose. Speed it up a bit, wait for something to happen. I think they're just gonna give up the tower. I doubt that they're gonna fight here. I'm just farming so I can hit level 20. I'm probably gonna look for dash taunts now. I really just haven't been able to dash taunt at all this game, but they're doing it really good right now by like playing up. I think we should definitely just be going in. Look at how much time we're wasting right now. I do go in. I hold my taunt, so I actually bait out the I bait out the cleanse, but we still kinda semi lose this fight. We get Kukriegis, we get the cat beats. I should really be taking beats timers right now. There you go, yeah. So EmilZy's in trouble right now. We should really try and help him. He gets a pretty big rewind. The cat ult also spread. We just got like giant fuck there. If I maybe pop Phantom right after I went in, or like Shell or something, maybe the damage mitigation could have made me survive, but I'm not sure. That was rough, but we got the tower, but we should be able to break that. So I think that's kind of mentally rough that we couldn't even break them with FG on their tier 2, but it's how it goes. That's how it goes. I think I played it well with waiting for the cleanse, but I don't know why I would taunt Baron, because Odin is just gonna turn around, if that makes sense. But that's kind of how I got to play it, but dashing into a Baron is not really what you want to do as an Athena. Like, I might just need to buy Magi's here, or like Winged Blade or something. Okay, apparently I'm not going Magi's. Magi's would have been so sick, because if I go Magi's, I can dash in, and they can't really see me, so I just get to do whatever the fuck I want. But that is not the case. We got Pyromancer, we're going to probably set up the next FG. So next FG is obviously going to be one of the big ones. So let's see here. Speed it up, wait for everyone to get to FG. You can see one big thing we always do is we try and get our buffs. Try and place wards and then back and buy new wards is one thing that we also should be doing right now. I'm trying to stack up my passive as well, using my 1 obviously. That guard is called EmilZy, it's a cool guard name. It's the Kronos dude. The Kronos Mito. So now the fight starts, and now what should I be doing in this fight? I think kind of the same as last fight, but Nate is gonna anticipate it. Like, Nate is definitely gonna hold it and then just let them take the taunt for like point whatever seconds. So they're actually gonna group right here. So this is a bit awkward because we aren't really in the best spot. They're playing up on us right now because they know that if they engage this fight, they probably win this fight. So we need to be the engagers. We need to be the initiators, but with that said, I don't know if that can be me that engages. So we either get an adapting flank or Maniac just goes in and hits like a big ult or whatever. So we need wards right now. We need wards on fire. Don't know how many wards we have, if we have any at all. So it's probably just going to be a giant stalemate right now, waiting until someone gets wards. There we go. Kenneth. King Knutters with the ward. I get the last hit, of course. Perfect. So now we have pretty good ward vision around FG right here. So maybe look for taunts when Karen is not around. I did see Karen in mid, so it's pretty interesting. Hello, Ice. Thank you so much for the host, man. Hope you had a lovely stream. I'm just watching back some SPL games right now. It's pretty nice, pretty hype. So as you guys can see, we are just chilling. We're waiting, I guess more than anything, for like more wards. I guess admittedly. It's super hard for me to engage this fight. You can see I'm stacking up my Athena passive right here on the mid camp. Doing that, like, always try and stack your Athena passive before fights. Really works out well. As someone who lives near Pittsburgh, it's nice to finally see an esports team with their name in it. Hell yeah, dude. It's gonna be hype. So we see Suketten left because of minion NRG. So I should really, again, just try and taunt the Odin. But I'm gonna go in quickly. Nate holds the cleanse, as I talked about. So I'm actually in a really tough spot right now. Because they had a sick tornado. So I actually die as well. The tornado was like in between the cage and I couldn't go through it. So what I probably should have done is I should have phantomed myself and then went through the cage to help out Yaman. But that fight was just super fucked. Nate played that really well. We had really good cage placement with really good tornado placement and we just could not get in there at all. So they're gonna get this fire giant and let's just fast forward until they're gonna siege. Because not a lot is gonna happen right now. As far as I remember. Let's scroll a bit. Yeah, so they're just sieging and we don't really want to defend anything else but the Phoenix, so we can skip forward to the Phoenix fight. Nothing is really happening, so this is supposedly this is going to be the Phoenix fight, but I'd assume they are gonna put Trick in mid. Really, I don't know why they're, I guess they're putting Trick in mid to try and bait Kenneth, because they know realistically, right, Bagasur is the only, that's our win condition right now. If we get a good back hold, I think we win. You can see I'm really trying to stack up my passive here on my 1 because I know it's so important. You feel like the new anthem is gonna flop? What's the new anthem? Which new anthem? Sprite really is just chess? Well, to an extent, right? Like, when you get so good at the game, good at hitting your buttons, it's just like, at that level, it's all like a mental thing. Kinda, like, people choke and shit like that, yeah, obviously. So there's that, but, I mean, it's a big mental thing as well. Mental game. So again, our win condition is a bit rough right now. The way we're gonna win this fight is to get like a Bagasur, blink in, and then engage the fight. Odin's gonna jump in, and maybe we just manage to blow up the Odin, because we have Demonic Grip and obviously Obsidian Shard on Kronos. So I think that's maybe how we just play the fight. This fucking Bagasura go in and go in on the let Bellona go with Baka. Basically, that's how we should be playing this fight. Just go in, we kill the Odin, I can ult after that. I can like taunt the Odin, maybe use my relics if Sukket's there. Ult onto Kenneth or Maniacs that's gonna be all in their enemy's backline, and then we'll have to see how that goes. Problems that could occur if that's gonna happen is like a Odin Cage and Burn Sam the ult could fuck us up big time. But I think they're gonna go here. It's a fat minion wave, so they're probably gonna see them engaging. See Suket jumps in. I actually get a pretty good taunt on Suket. Gonna Phantom here, and we're actually gonna ult in. As I said, Bellona's gonna ult. Baron gets a really fat ult off, so Baron has to beat. Now Maniac's in big trouble. Gonna shell Maniac. He barely gets out. He doesn't get out. Prime hits a sick ult. Maniac's probably gonna die to Salia. Prime has really been carrying this game. I think Prime has always kind of been carrying this team in general. He's so fucking good at the game. Like Twix sets it up, Nate has the brain, and then Primo just like carries. It's interesting. But we're probably gonna lose the game off that. David Kronos hold up as well. There's nothing really to do. Such a weird way to engage the fight as well with like a Suket free. I guess that's like a scenario we didn't watch through. So that's pretty much it. Look at the final builds here. Bam. Bam. They're pretty fucking tanky. Twig is of course full defense as well. So perhaps I should just help my taunt. I think more than anything I'm trying to taunt to keep them away from EmilZy because he just jumped towards Emil to an extent. That was a pretty rough game. It's really hard for us to do anything. The Karen pick worked wonders for them. You can see Nate had the game of his life. Primo with some 6 snipes. So that's pretty much it. That's just how it goes sometimes. We're gonna get 2-0'd. A muted Primo, dude. Gotta watch out for the baby. The baby taunting. What's it called? Rough game, rough set. We're gonna get 2-0'd by Bay. And I think we have to beat both SK and Mouse now in week 6, which is a 4 or whatever, how many games that's going to be, remaining episodes of In Hindsight. But for now, that's going to be episode 16 of In Hindsight. Game 2 versus a Bay, week 5. It's going to be it. If you have any questions, anything you want, let me know down in the comments below. If you like this episode, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, press the bell. Until next time, everyone, peace out.